Presidential advisor Aubrey Norton recently highlighted the importance of youth empowerment while speaking in New Amsterdam. Sasha Ramsaran reports.
The human resource has always been the driving force behind any country's success, and in Guyana this is no different. Youths particularly have a pivotal role to play in the development of our country's economy. This was reiterated by Presidential Advisor on Youth Empowerment, Mr. Aubrey Norton, during his recent visit to State House in New Amsterdam to mark Guyana's 46th Republican anniversary.
Our future can be in no other person's hands than our youth. And therefore, it is our responsibility to ensure that we do all that we can so that our young people can make the best of their lives. But I say to you young people, we will not achieve much if you do not develop the correct habits.
Mr. Norton stated that Guyana cannot afford uneducated young people who are not fully equipped to take on the task of nation building.
As young people, your foremost focus should be on education. If it is one guarantee of a nation's emancipation, is an educated population. Guyana cannot afford young people who cannot read and write. Guyana cannot afford young people who are not properly educated to take on the tasks of nation building. And so I urge you all to stay focused and ensure you get a quality education.
He further stressed that there are a number of youths who, for various reasons, were unable to complete their education. In this regard, he urged the general public to find ways to reintegrate these persons back into the education system.
The community must come together and find ways and means of getting them back into the system or getting them to study while they're out the system. Because every human resource that we lose is a loss to Guyana. And therefore, we need all our young people to be focused. I've said before that there are only two ways we can empower young people. We can either educate them to find a job or educate them to run a business. Basic two ways. And so we have got to ensure that we have programs so that our young people can be educated, and those who might not be academically at their best, there must be provisions for them so that they can do the trades, access training, and make themselves somebody.
Similar sentiments were expressed recently by His Excellency President David Granger, who noted that education is a key component in reducing inequality among individuals in society.
With better education, we'll do another miracle in Guyanese society. That is to bring about greater equality. Very often it's the lack of education that makes us unequal. Because people who do not have education sometimes don't have the access to good jobs, to good employment. And they're left behind doing menial work or doing no work at all. Because nobody wants to employ them. I've met young people with stud in the air, gold teeth, who can't spell rat, they can't spell cat. You're laughing, you know it's true story. So they can't get work, because they can't even spell work. But we are confident that if they got the education, we will then be able to make them more equal citizens. So when they go for a job, people say, how much CX you got? How much CSEC you got? How much CAPE you got? And you will be treated as equal because you'll be more competitive.
In conclusion, Mr. Aubrey Norton ensured those gathered that the government is looking to open new avenues which will benefit the youths of our country. He also stated that every individual in society has a role to play in leading our youths in the right direction. Sasha Ramsaran reporting for Channel 8 News.